The first thing was that it was a horror thriller.
Yeah, of course.
That's a wonderful genre to be working in because I believe that horror, the genre itself is a star. You don't need a star for a horror film. That itself gives an audience, a radio audience to you. That's a big advantage. 3 months pregnant.
Yeah,
That was a very delicate period where you have to be very careful. She used to carry this very huge, hairy LF camera with anamorphic lenses, which were very heavy, and doing shoulder shots, running behind the actors. And all those shots looked like they were on a gimbal. So she was brilliant. A lot to learn from her. Not only the technique of cinematography. Yeah, Vadakkan again. I was also from the north of Kerala. I'm from Karnataka. A lot of interesting things like this. So it was not one particular thing. A lot of interesting things got together. Not only to say yes, I couldn't say no to this project.
Yeah.
Because it's always that character's point of view, perspective being told. And this character itself, Raman Perumayal.
Yeah.
So it was a very interesting character.
Completely Dravidian folklore.
Yes.
Hello everyone, welcome to Timeline Conversations. I'm so honored to sit beside the very talented actor Kishore. Welcome to Timeline Conversations, sir. Okay, so how excited are you? Because Vadakkan is going to release tomorrow.
Very happy. I don't know about the excitement part because I've
Because
grown too old
it's been
in
a long
the industry.
journey.
Yeah, but definitely it'll be a little bit of it will be there because though whatever happens to the film doesn't affect us that much anymore, but definitely there'll be excitement for the sake of people who have worked with me in the film, and I've seen their struggle, their efforts. So everything being put to test is a bit of a stressful situation only.
Okay, so what was that one thing made you sign this project? I mean, attract to this project too?
A lot of things. The first thing was that it was a horror thriller.
Yeah, of course.
That's a wonderful genre to be working in because I believe that horror, the genre itself is a star. You don't need a star for a horror film. That itself gives an audience, a radio audience to you. That's a big advantage. And after that, the technical crew of this film.
Of course.
Yeah. When I signed in, Keiko had already been signed in.
Cinematographer.
Yeah. And the music director for the sound. So there were a lot of things that had already happened, which were very good for a film. So all this and my role again. Playing the lead is always a nice feeling because it's always that character's point of view, perspective being told. And this character itself, Raman Perumayal.
Yeah.
So it was a very interesting character.
Completely Dravidian folklore.
Yes. Right. And the name itself was a very attractive name. So I loved the name.
So the man from the north.
Yes. Yeah, Vadakkan again. I was also from the north of Kerala. I'm from Karnataka. A lot of interesting things like this. So it was not one particular thing. A lot of interesting things got together. Not only to say yes, I couldn't say no to this project.
Yeah, because global and national collaborations.
Yes, that also was there. A lot of people getting together to make this film. Only when something is really interesting, such things happen. People from, again, north.
So once I talked with Keiko, she told me that she used some unconventional techniques with cameras because cameras were invisible at night and all.
Yeah.
So do you have any such experiences?
No, my parts were not shot like that.
Like that,
That was the reality show part, which was again quite interesting.
Okay.
And for me, working with a woman DP for the first time, it was quite interesting. I got to see how women cinematographers can be better than us,
Yeah.
better than us men. She was so good with her sense of colors. The first time I went to the set, I was really surprised and astonished by the way colors were organized. It was very subtle. Not, it was never overboard, but still it created such an impact. It was very impactful. It was very engrossing.
Okay.
It created a mood as soon as you entered the set. So it was so powerful. Her sense of colors and her sense of light was brilliant.
Yeah, okay.
And apart from that, her ability to work that hard. Even I don't have that ability. Her stamina, physical stamina, the raw physical power, I don't have. We only later on we came to know that she was actually carrying when she shot the film.
Yeah,
She was 3 months pregnant. And that was a very delicate period where you have to be very careful. And she used to carry this very huge Arri LF camera with anamorphic lenses, which were very heavy, and doing shoulder shots, running behind the actors. And all those shots looked like they were on a gimbal. So she was brilliant. A lot to learn from her. Not only the technique of cinematography, the mental
human being and the
the mental strength that she has.
Okay.
And despite enduring all those things, she would be smiling always. And even her scolding, because there was a language barrier, and people on the sets might not they would not understand what she would say, and she would have to say the same thing again and again. Even then, she would be smiling. Even her scoldings would be smiling only. It would be like a song.
Okay. So since you collaborated with a lot of Malayali actors, so okay, do you feel like I just want to act with this person or share screen with this person?
Naming one person will be an injustice to the other person. All actors I've come across, have been fantastic actors, and I basically I call myself a non-actor. I would rather call myself a re-actor. I can only react to good actors. So I've had the opportunity of working with very good actors in this film also. I had not known Shruti or Marin before. My major portions were with Shruti and Marin only. They have been fantastic support. That too, I'm a Vadakkan, man from the north of Karnataka, north of Kerala, which is Karnataka. I don't know the language also that well.
Okay.
It becomes quite a serious job, quite a tough job. They made it very easy.
Easy.
So it's very tough. It's very tough to act in front of a person who doesn't know the language. For me.
Okay. So looking back at your career, you started, I think, in 2004, Kanti, kind of film, and now Vadakkan is going to release. So how you perceive your journey?
There have been ups and downs, but still I would call it a very consistent and satisfactory journey. Because I have seen a lot of very good actors, talented actors.
Because you've acted in Ponniyin Selvan and a lot of good films with a lot of good directors. But my personal favorite is like that Veerappin Sattahasa. I think in 2013. That was my personal favorite. So okay.
Yeah, I've been lucky. I've seen very good actors not landing good opportunities, not making it. So I've been very, very lucky. To be in the right place at the right time, landing in good roles, working with good people, right people, talented people. So I should call myself lucky. I have no others to explain this, because for someone like me, I've seen so many good actors, very talented actors not getting opportunities. So for someone like me, getting opportunities itself is a very surprising thing. I literally don't know how to act. I can be there and react to other people.
You're being so chivalrous, no? We have seen your 2-day performances a lot, and we know you're a very good actor.
I know myself very well, so that's why I tell this. It's not humility or anything. I have observed myself, and this is what I have found out, and that is working for me. Not acting and just reacting is actually working for me.
Okay.
Might not work for everyone, but it has worked for me. That's why I've been working for the past 20 years. So,
So how was Sajid as a director?
very easy to work with. That becomes very, very important for an actor. So when the actor is comfortable, you can
because
get
he's
whatever
debuting
you
in
want
Malayalam.
from the actor. So he makes his actors very comfortable. He's very sweet and silent, quiet, and whatever he says, it's always only to you. It doesn't reach the next year also. So you can be confident that all your flaws will be taken care of by this man, because that's what I think the director has to do.
Even
Work
it's
with
his
the limitations
brainchild, he told me that everyone contributed to this film. He told me like that because it is his dream and everyone contributed to Vadakkan. So how was that collaborating with other people, I mean cast?
Yeah, film is a teamwork, and everybody has to pitch in for a total nice output to come out. So everybody has worked their best, I think. We have taken some time to make it because this requires a lot of post-production work, sound work, which has come out very well as far as the trail goes. Even I haven't watched the whole film with music yet. So I hope everything comes together.
Okay. So what was the most challenging aspect?
Language.
Language barrier.
I didn't want to disturb the other actors, but I kept doing that. Thanks to my co-actors and the director and the whole team.
Yourself dubbed in the movie, right?
No, I couldn't dub because they wanted very authentic Malayalam accent. I could have tried, but somehow they didn't actually feel that it would be justified. It had to be very authentic Malayalam, because this guy was supposed to be rooted to this land, though he's in Finland now. So he had to be a typical Malayali. There had to be a typical Malayali sound to what he speaks.
Okay. So when it comes to music, Rasul Pukut is there, Vijibal and Zeb Bankash. Okay, so how about their collaboration?
It's been wonderful.
Wonderful, of course, obviously.
Legends. I am not qualified to talk about them. They have done a fantastic job. You can see the audio trailer, the official trailer, both of them. The main strength of those things have been the sound and the music. So it's been wonderful. They've done a great job. And they have actually lifted the whole film to the required mood, I think.
You listen to Malayalam music songs?
I do watch Malayalam films also once in a while whenever I find time. Yeah, Malayalam has been making very good films.
Which is your favorite movie you watched recently?
The best of them recently, because there have been lots. The Great Indian Kitchen.
Yeah, of course.
Been wonderful. So it has been nice that Malayalam has been making very nice films consistently, and Malayalam has nurtured a wonderful audience. That's what I'm really proud of, and that's what we all have to take back home. We come from other languages and work here. I really love the way Malayalam cinema has built its culture, built its audience, so that they can easily experiment, make any kind of stories. That's why they've been able to make fresh stories, because they know they have a market, they have an audience who's open and ready to accept whatever you give, if it is good. So they have the confidence. Back home, we haven't built that audience yet.
So is that the one thing, different from Malayalam from other languages?
Not all languages. I can talk about Kannada because I am from there. I know things a bit there because I've been making films there. I've been watching good films there. Trying hard, still struggling to make a mark. Recently, I watched a very nice film, struggling to find theatres, even after making a very nice film. And they've struggled a long time because they've used 2,000 rupees notes in the film. So it is from those times. But they made a very nice, brilliant film about kleptomaniacs. It's called Nimma Vastuguliki Neeve Javabdaru. It means you are responsible for your own goods.
Nimma
Vastuguliki Neeve Javabdaru.
Oh, Neeve Jawab, reply.
Javabdaru is not reply, responsible.
Okay.
You are responsible for your own goods. So that's what is written on the buses and stations, all those places. It's about kleptomaniacs who steal things. It's an anthology of 3 short films 2 before the first half and 1 in the second half.
Okay.
The first two are on a lighter note about 2 kleptomaniacs, one bike thief and another a couple who are kleptomaniacs. The third is about highest gang.
Okay.
Very interesting one. Very in-depth study into the psyche of those characters. Very nicely made also. So they have gone through this big struggle to come out into the theatres, and they struggle there also. Even after getting a good word of mouth, they're struggling because we don't have an audience like that.
Correct.
So it is scattered. We haven't built an audience who readily come to the theatre and support, because we only have 3 days to prove ourselves when once we release. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday the next week's release gets decided and the theatres are gone. So within 3 days you have to perform and show to the distributors and exhibitors that this film is going to do well, so you have to retain the film. So we have a long way to go, and we are starting from the scratch again. But Malayalam cinema has consistently done it. So they already have a very strong, loyal, confident audience base. That's a very good thing for cinema and for the whole society. Actually, cinema becomes a very integral part of the society because cinema is a very powerful medium to communicate. So once you have a very strong medium to communicate alive, you can communicate, you can converse anything through cinema. The audience is ready, audience is matured. So once the audience is matured,
do you think that they particularly focus on one genre?
That's what happens when you don't have the audience for all the genre. It's a give and take. Films are made based on the audience taste. So if you build the taste of the audience, then you'll have space to make good films. Variety of films. If you don't have, if you haven't built a good customer base, you don't have a new product. That's all. You can't make a new product. So for a new product to be made, you should have a customer base, and you should do the marketing and whatever associated with your product well. So if you just look at it as a product and a customer, just basics of business, if you apply, you'll have to do like this. Cinema is not only that, cinema is an art form also. It connects emotionally also. People are connected emotionally to cinema also. So it's actually easier in a way if you do it well.
Cinema do influence, all movies do influence people, the audience. So what is your take on that subject?
They are a very big influence. And films are of late, these years we've been seeing films being made to we used to actually spread a political narrative. Used to spread hate. Kashmir Files, for example. Telling
Kerala
the fact,
Story.
Kerala Story. Sorry, I wanted to say Kerala Story. Very similar names. I mentioned that. They actually a political party. Even the Prime Minister went to the extent of promoting the film. In Karnataka elections, so he came and told there is a film called Kerala Files which has come out with where 13,000, right? 13,000 women have been abducted and made into as agents or all those things, which was not a fact. The court then curbed the film and they had to say that. Then they mentioned only 3 or something. So it is actually their intelligence failure if something like this has happened. So apart from that, when you are trying to use weaponized film against the society, divide society, it's not right. So film, cinema is such a powerful medium. You can do wonders, uniting the people, working constructively. You can do wonders, but it's an easy weapon, an easy method. So when you can't work, you can divert the attention by using religion, all these things, caste and all these things. The politicians are doing this. In earlier days, even though the films were used for political propaganda, it was people friendly. Now it's not for the people, it's for the people in power.
I saw your Instagram post about Kumbh Mela. So I understood. And do you feel like everyone has the freedom to, express themselves and express their views, even if you are, in the limelight or from the industry?
Yeah, not only me.
Because most of people are not doing it.
Yeah, even Kerala files or Kashmir files, Kerala story or Kashmir
story.
files, they also have the right to express themselves. If that is the story, they have the right to express themselves, but they have to say, they have to tell publicly that it's not the whole story.
Yeah.
Even Kashmir files is not the full story. They have only, it's only one side, the perspective of one side. It's
To
not
propagate that.
Yeah, only one side, one story that you are propagating and making it believable with all the tools available for cinema and making the audience believe that this is the truth. But that is not, it's only the it's only half truth, half the truth. So you have to come out and open and say, that too when the impact is so big. Yeah, we saw people standing up at the theatre after the film shouting that you have to rape Muslim women. How can it be a good film? Cinema should be used for good, should be used for the people. That's why I am the brand ambassador for this year's Bangalore International Film Festival, and the theme itself is derived from one of our famous poets, first Gnanpita Award, Kuempu's poetry. It's called Sarvajananga the Shantiya Tota. Sarvajananga is, it's actually literally means it's a garden of peace for everyone.
Okay.
So it's not anybody's, it is for everyone. It actually promotes brotherhood, peace and brotherhood. So films which promote peace and brotherhood have been chosen for this film festival mainly from all languages across the world. So cinema should be used like this to promote brotherhood, to promote peace, to promote growth. Once you go the other way, you promote only destruction. So people have been weaponizing that too for the past few years. It has been very bad. But sometimes what happens is you use it constructively, but still it works the other way. You never know how the audience react. When you're handling a very sensitive situation, you never know how the audience will react. But when the audience react like that, it becomes your responsibility as a filmmaker to come out and open and say, this is not my opinion, this is not what I wanted, this is not what I wanted to communicate, and this is not the right feeling. When people stand up and shout in the theatres that you have to rape Muslim women, what kind of brotherhood are you promoting? You're actually dividing the nation, you're doing wrong for the nation, you're going against the nation. That is Deshadroh. What do you call when you speak up against somebody in power? That is not, they call it Deshadroh. That is not that. So these are the traitors that we are facing today. They have to stand up for the people and say, because we did a film called Attahasa. In Attahasa, what happened was there is a situation, political situation in which Veerappan kills two of our very powerful officers, Shakil Ahmed and Hari Krishna. They were the ones who had gone very close to nabbing Veerappan. But by making a story, we had to connect the story in such a way that it had to be an action-reaction game. That's how the story progresses. So we connected Hari Krishna Shakil killing to Gurunathan's murder. So because Gurunathan was murdered, this guy took a revenge and killed those people. So when Hari Krishna and Shakil were murdered in the film, people started whistling. That was not our intention. They were two of our best officers. They are getting killed, and we didn't know that this is going to happen. For that, I had to come out immediately in all my interviews. Even today, I am mentioning it because I still carry that guilt. That we didn't want that to happen, but it happened. That was not our intention. This is not the right thing to happen. We have to know that they were the best officers of Karnataka police who laid their life to nab a criminal. So we can't take the side of the criminal in that just because it works for the film.
Yeah, correct.
So that's what these people are doing nowadays, and we need more and more films which actually promote brotherhood. That's why I appreciate the efforts of the Karnataka government and Karnataka Chalachitra Academy, who actually thought of doing a film festival based on these lines.
Okay. So do you feel like not only the films but the award functions or the awards, everything has now been sunk in this propaganda?
Yeah, that's so. All awards are like that only. It's been there from a long time. It's not only off late. It's become more political. Even before that, people used to lobby for awards, and awards have lost their
authenticity.
Authenticity. People who deserve it also. People who deserve it get the awards also. But most of it is either pleasing the
like,
people.
do you feel like magnificent crafts are being overlooked?
Yes. It happens. Because when once all these things come into play, it's only the game of power which is being played there. So real talent gets goes unnoticed. Here and there, that too happens. That's why I was saying you can't generalize everything.
Yeah, sure.
But still, majority of the awards get decided due to a lot of reasons.
Yeah. Okay, apart from this serious conversations, do you love Kerala food? Have you tried anything?
We tried only Kerala food whenever we were shooting for Vadakkan. When we were shooting for Vadakkan, our main, basically, we three were a team, me, Shruti and Marin. So the shoot was in the nights.
Okay.
So it's an odd time to shoot.
Okay.
And the whole night you have to shoot from 6 o'clock in the night.
Like you faff around and tried?
Yes. Yeah, there was food available. Mainly the beef roast and padampuri.
Nice combination.
Yeah, and a nice black coffee with coconut milk. That they used to give it free of cost for us. There was a restaurant which used to make very nice beef roast. So there
in
it was a
Kuttikanam or
Kuttikanam,
yeah. Okay.
And there was a shop which used to open early in the morning, and they used to make again beef, very good beef. Early in the morning, that too in those cold nights. We used to shoot. We were shooting in December. It was very cold, so it was really nice. Shruti used to tell after towards the end of the shoot, she would say, "I am 95% beef and 5% Shruti now." So we had eaten that much beef there.
Could you share a memorable moment that made you laugh on set? You still cherish? Is there something like
Whenever I had lines, we would laugh. I would laugh. They were so nice to me that they wouldn't. But still, it's very difficult to control when somebody makes makes funny noises when they're saying their lines. It was tough to get the pronunciation right. Though I understand Malayalam a little bit now.
You understand?
Maybe it helped actually. All those mistakes help a lot to learn. So I understand Malayalam quite well now because I've been mainly the interviews that we've attended for this film, Vadakkan. So I have consistently listening. I've been listening to Malayalam. I've been hearing what they say, and still missing out on a few things.
Do you feel like it's a very difficult language to learn?
It is difficult. It is difficult for me particularly. I know for a Tamilian it would be easy. I think it is more similar to Tamil. Again, we have old Kannada which is very similar to Tamil. So that's how I pick up a few words. But after all these years, like 7, 8 films in Malayalam, and I've dubbed for a couple of films also. Dubbed Malayalam for a couple of films
Kannu
also.
Squad.
Wherein I was made to speak Malayalam lines also. And dub also for those. Otherwise, it was only Tamil roles in Malayalam films. Even in Kannu Squad, it's a Tamil officer in a Malayalam film. So you speak most of the time, you speak Tamil only. I think I haven't been able to learn properly because of that. And as you age, you get complacent.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your invaluable time, and may Vadakkan receive all the great reception from the regional audience. And I know Malayalis never show reluctance to magnificent crafts. I'm very sure about it.
The film is good. I really believe that the audience will pick it up.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
please watch Vadakkan in theaters, releasing on March 7, 2025. Thank you.
Actually, my words, you
Okay, you want to say it in Malayalam?
Not every word. You tell me the sentence, I'll try the sentence because I've...
Ellavarum.
Tell me.
Ellavarum. നാളെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മാർച്ച് 7 പറയാം. എല്ലാവരും മാർച്ച് 7 തീയതി വടക്കൻ തിയേറ്ററിൽ പോയി കാണണം.
മാർച്ച് 7 തീയതി വടക്കൻ തിയേറ്ററിൽ
പോയി കാണണം.
எல்லாமே தமிழ் தான். போய் இஸ் தமிழ், காணணும் பார்க்கணும் இஸ் தமிழ், காணணும். We have a word. Hi, ഞാൻ കിഷോർ. എല്ലാവരും വടക്കം സിനിമ മാർച്ച് 7 തീയതി തിയേറ്ററിൽ പോയി കാണണം.
Great. Okay, thank you.